and welcome back to Gunpla Club. It's been a while. On my virtual first one in the recording channel is Callum Gunn, all the way live from Berlin.
Hello there. Happy to be here. Always a pleasure, folks. And top of the morning.
What have you been up to
you
in your life, Callum?
Not a lot. It's mostly sitting in the chair that I am now, working and doing dishes and that.
Me too.
Yeah. Pandemic still in full swing here.
Yeah.
But I did get vaccinated. So that
nice.
First dose.
I've not been vaccinated. I'm probably going to get vaccinated in 2022 here. I don't know.
Which flavour did you get, Callum?
I looked at the menu and I decided on a delectable Pfizer dose. And got bumped up in priority because my wife is hella pregnant. So good times.
Nice. Preparing to be a dad. You can't see him, but Callum was just live. He put his video feed on, and he had the world's most pathetic mustache.
Yep.
Whoa.
Absolutely.
That is fucking rich.
I am not standing for that. I'm sorry.
Whoa.
Listen, I've never been a manly man.
Look,
Me neither.
I'm not going to start
But
now.
that's why I don't try.
Yeah, me neither, normally.
you are only allowed to comment on another man's facial hair if you yourself can grow powerful, full facial hair. Strong coverage, like Agent Orange.
It's a 50-50 facial hair podcast here.
All right, calm down. The man with the most... Well, no, I don't know. The man who has facial hair, Sam Smith, is next on the recording channel list. Hello, Sam Smith. How
Can you feel it, my brothers? Can you feel it welling up inside you?
Is that Miles Davis?
Can you feel the return of Gunpla Club?
The return. Is this
Is
what
this
we're calling
a wrestling thing?
I just got a bit too excited doing
know.
that, and I pulled the cable out of my headphones so I couldn't hear your responses. Hello, everyone.
It's probably for the best.
Fuck's sake. Yeah. It's going really well, lads. And next on my recording list is William Potter.
Hi.
Oh,
Yeah, that'll do it.
Hi.
how's it going?
Right.
You alright?
Yeah. Not bad.
Yeah?
Good stuff.
Good stuff. High energy this episode. This is what we're talking about. We've got some good stuff prepared for you guys. Got a shitload of news. Some news you might have heard of on the Twitter sphere going around. But first of all, what have we been building? Who wants to go first? Because I don't.
Good question. Well, I mean, I might as well confess I've built tap all. Nothing. Big zilch. Zero. So
Is it because Bandai aren't releasing anything interesting?
I don't know. See, I'm a bit preoccupied with other aspects
Yeah,
of life.
no, that's
I
fair.
haven't-
Wife, new job.
You're building your very own real grade.
So it sounds like once again I have to swoop in and save the day here.
as if.
Bear in mind, I'm going to take credit for it.
All right.
Hang on, Sam. I've not even introduced you yet. Go on. Sam, what have you been building?
So
Go.
you are correct that there has not been a huge amount of recent exciting releases. So in such a time, what do? We go to the backlog, and my backlog is deep and wide, like the Marinara Trench. And
Hang on, before you answer this question,
Yeah.
Simon and I were talking before this, going through the list and being like, no one's built anything. Sam has put in the doc, wait and see, it's a surprise, and we're both like, okay, that means nothing then.
Yeah.
Are you pulling something out of your slippery pocket?
no, that means wait and see. It's a surprise. Yeah, I have like 10 unbuilt kits, so I just grabbed a random high grade, and the random high grade happened to be, my friends. See if you remember this one. The Gundam Tryon 3. Do you remember that?
Oh,
Bloody
from Bill Fights
hell.
Pride.
Goodness
You didn't tell us
gracious.
this.
Build fight. No, because I wanted it to be a surprise, you ding dongs.
Kept that
Well,
quiet.
acting like a jilted wife here. Where have you been?
I feel like I've been betrayed. Yeah.
said-
When did
Yeah, I
did
thought we were
happen?
all in this together this
Jesus
episode.
Christ.
Like, none
No,
of us have
to
built anything.
be fair, I only started doing this a couple of days ago because I was like, oh, I should build something for the podcast.
So have you built it? Have you
Yeah,
actually
dude, it's a
built it, or
high.
have you built
No,
parts?
it's a high grade. It's hella simple. I did it over the weekend. So for those of you who don't remember Build Fighters, this is from Build Fighters Try.
Yeah.
It's like the
If you
doubles.
don't remember Build Fighters, try to remember it.
Jesus Christ.
Hey,
It's like a super robot version of the Double Zeta, right? And I love the Double Zeta, so I was like, you know how it's boys. So
Yeah.
I bought it.
it's got a big line.
I bought
on
it
its
literally
chest.
like 5 years ago, and then never built it because I realised it looked like dog shit. And having built it, I can tell
a McDonald's toy.
having built it, I can tell you that this is one of, if not the worst kits I have ever made. It's atrocious. It's like 90% stickers. That's a slight exaggeration, but my god, the stickers on this thing, and it's just horrendous. It's like I mean, maybe partially it's just because I'm just like so done with high grades. I mean, I haven't built a high grade in years, right? So maybe it's a bit of a culture shock going back to one, but it's just blocks of plastic with no detail. Just, you know.
Nobody tell him that's what Gunpla is.
Well, yeah, well, you know, it just it's got some like transformation shit, but I haven't tried any of that yet. But it's like, oh my god, I keep doing this. I keep pulling the cable out of my headphones, so I can't hear what you guys are saying. Right, yeah, it's because it's all like super roboty. It's made up of 3 individual bits, you know, like a Megazord. So you have those all separately, and then they combine and they make the Tryon 3. And what do we know about kits that transform and combine, boys?
They're normally
They hurt.
pieces of trash.
Flimsy boy.
They are flimsy boys. They are, and this is a flimsy boy. Feels like it would blow apart in a stiff breeze.
Oh no.
Yeah, I mean,
That's a shame because it does look cool.
yeah, I mean, you look at like the press shot of it, and it looks alright, but that has been entirely painted. You know, like completely painted.
Oh, right, yeah.
And it can't really pose at all. It's just a high grade. It's a transformable Double Zeta high grade. Is what it is. After building the master grade Double Zeta of a car, like, you know, obviously it's going to be a bit.
It's nothing special.
Yes. So
Yeah, I'm looking at like out of box like images of it, and does that look?
I mean, it is what it is.
Looks like
Right?
you'd find it in a pound shop, like.
But for example, if you boys are looking at a picture of it, you see on the front the big lion on the chest. You see it's got those fangs, the white fangs. That white is a sticker. It's all just
I
molded
think I
in.
speak for us all when I say fangs but no fangs.
Nice.
You could say that this kit's been try on too hard.
Oh, baby!
Yeah, we're laying out the zingers this evening.
Pause for
Anyway, that
applause.
sounds like a complete dog shit. So was it a waste of time, Sam Smith?
Well, yes, but I mean, look, when did this kit even come out? Because I bought this a long time ago. Let me find
2014. So that was like when the try.
2014. So yeah, like, I mean, you know, kits are.
There were good kits out in 2014.
Yeah, but you know, kits are still always evolving and stuff. But yeah, I think even by 2014 standards, it wouldn't be great. But by 2021 standards,
I'm looking at what got released in 2014. I'm looking at what Gundam's got released. Perfect grade Unicorn, Master grade High Nuva Car.
oh, okay, fair fucks then. Yeah, no, kill it with fire.
Real grade Exia, Shah Zagok. Yeah, you know.
Classics.
I think this kit can get to fuck.
So yeah,
Classics of the era.
I'm pretty sure though that's just the last high grade I'm ever going to build, because it's too easy. It's too simple. And you're left with something that's not satisfying. You know, I went from building a perfect grade to a high grade, and it's like.
And it left you feeling empty inside.
Well, it did left me feeling a bit like, you know, that's 3 hours I'm never getting back. And what have I got? What have I got to show for it? This weird toy.
Something that looks
Yeah.
crap. It's a toy.
But next, I'm hoping. Well, I don't know if it'll be next time. It depends when it's out. But I did. We talked about it last time. I was the only one who liked the P Bandai Master Grade Gundam Mark V from Gundam Sentinel.
Have you ordered?
Yeah, I ordered it, mate. I got in touch with your friend and mine, Samuel Decal, who is on the level.
Oh.
Everything he sells is legal.
On the level.
Did you Facebook message him?
Yeah.
Because I
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
I have.
I Facebook messaged him.
It's amazing.
I went, hey,
What a lad.
Sammy D, my boy. I'm interested in this here Master Grade Gundam Mark V from Gundam Sentinel, but I see it's a P Bandai only release.
And he
Can you
said,
hook a brother up?
Don't worry about it, mate.
So I sent.
What's your postcode? I'll run round with it now.
So yeah, he has my money, and I will hopefully have a kit at some point, but I'm not entirely sure when that's out.
He's fine.
Oh yeah, no, I
He'll be right.
I have
He's been
all
around for a very, very long time.
nothing but faith in Samuel Decal. He
Do you think that's his full
didn't become
name?
the businessman he is.
Like D is his middle initial.
Samuel Decal.
It is out in May, apparently. So it's gonna be May. Little Justin Timberlake joke for you there.
It may arrive then.
I like that one.
I hear this fucking joke every year, and it's like, come on, guys. This joke is not
What,
funny
it's gonna
anymore.
be
What,
me?
the Justin Timberlake joke? It's
Yeah,
gonna be May.
literally
Mate, it's a
some-
great joke. Justin Timberlake's great.
That's a good one.
Fucking brilliant. It doesn't get old, though. There's only once a year.
Justin Timberlake.
You may notice I've become very bitter in the last few months. And it may be a result of being
What I
locked
like about
indoors.
Justin Timberlake is not
I fucking hate months.
only is he a great singer and songwriter and dancer, he's also a very good actor and a very funny comedian. I don't know if you saw him on Saturday Night Live or his role
SNL.
in The Social Network, for example.
Oh, I was going to say In Time.
I haven't seen In Time.
Did you ever say, none of you seen it? Justin
Oh,
Timberlake.
that looks wank.
Plays.
That looks... This...
He plays a lad who, basically the conceit of the film is that you pay for things with time of your life, like a
Oh
lifespan.
my god.
And it's like everyone's like 30 forever. You don't age, so as long as you keep topping up your lifespan, this, that, and the other. But he inherits like some fucking mad one and goes on a rampage.
Don't we all pay
It's not
for
good. It's
stuff
not good.
with time in a
It's-
way
Don't.
because of
Well, this is what the
because
film's
of
trying
like
to say, man.
working and that and
It's a movie that
Directed
looks
by
like
the guy who did Gattaca.
a David Cage game.
By the way, if anyone listening...
In Time, Andrew
If
Nichols.
anyone listening is a fan of David Cage and his games, you're a fucking idiot. That's all. Thank you.
I've never played one.
Thanks for listening.
Yeah.
Another fan base we've alienated this episode.
That's fine. That's why we're here.
Check that
That's why we're
box.
here.
Villainy. David
Exactly.
Cage fans and fans of the month of May.
It's gonna be May.
Fuck off.
So anyway, once the Gundam Mark V arrives, I will be all over that. But jury's out as to when it'll get here.
I actually had a kit arrive.
Did you?
I had my Nier kit come through.
Oh
What about your FAR kit?
It's gonna be near.
What about your
Sam, have you
right,
also
is that right?
become a dad?
What about your FAR kit? Because Nier and FAR, Nier, I'm gonna
That's
mute my mic
got
now.
to be one of the worst jokes I've ever heard. Ow.
Hey.
Whoa, that was smart.
Thank you.
I
See,
got my
gamer.
Nier kit through.
Game of humour for you there.
I paid over £100 for this kit because I like the robot in the game.
bloody hell.
And I took a look at the runners,
Is there
And I
a bad?
regret spending £100.
Is it Kotobukiya, did you say?
I think it is a collaboration between Square Enix and Kotobukiya making it. But the 2B, it comes with like a little 2B thing that like sits inside it. She's like 6 inches tall or something like that. And she's got wee painted knickers on the, wee painted knicker parts, wee painted bum. It's very funny. It looks like complete fucking arse.
Lovely. So what scale is it then?
It isn't. It's non-scale, Will.
Right.
It's
So it's
Can't
just
get in it.
2D. It's just
Here's a
flat.
model.
It's a
There you
drawing.
go. It comes in like a decently master grade size box as well.
Fair enough.
I mean, one day I'll have the energy
The
and the will
most
to build
Sheffield
it.
accent I've ever heard in my life there. Comes in like a master grade box.
Listen, I've spent a lot of time indoors, alright? So,
Yeah, me too.
yeah, one day I'll have the will to build that kit, but it is not this day. I'll probably get around to doing the hide and lay or... Oh, shit! Did I talk about that I got the Gurren Lagann? Did I talk about that already?
I don't think
I
so.
don't think so.
Which one?
All right. So
As in
Sentinel,
the
they usually
Gurren
do-
Lagann.
No, it's just yeah, it is Gurren Lagann. It is not Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann. It is Gurren Lagann. So a company called Sentinel design really nice toys called Riobots, and there are many in their line. And they did the Sentinel Riobot Gurren Lagann, and it's really nice looking. Except for it cost like 150 quid, and they made like 20, and then decided to not sell it anymore. So I was very excited to see that they've actually started a plastic model kit line called Pliobot, which uses the same design in a plastic model kit form. And that kit looks alright, so I reckon that might be my next one. But yeah, aside from that, I just don't want to build anything Bandai, because it sucks. But moving swiftly onwards, boys, there's been some news in the Gundam sphere.
Quite a bit.
You might have heard of it.
Quite a bit.
You might have
quite a
seen
wide,
it.
quite a wide range of targets for this news. It's almost beyond the fandom, almost.
I mean, our news section is relevant to relative to how long it's been since we last recorded an episode as well, because it has been like 3 months of news. Yeah.
They're bloody doing it, lads, aren't they? They're just bloody doing it.
What are they bloody doing?
Making the friggin' film.
Yeah. Hollywood. Still waiting for our phone call, by the way. Thank you very much, Netflix.
That's true. Consultant, maybe. I don't know.
Writer,
maybe it's,
I will accept. I will accept writer or direct. Well, no, so they're getting old Justin. I can't pronounce Voight Roberts, is it?
Is it just
Jordan.
Jordan. Whatever. Look, mate. Do I look like someone who reads?
It's in the fucking doc.
I'm going to Google his
Jordan
name right now.
VR.
Voight, isn't it? Voight
Jordan
Roberts?
Voight Roberts is directing the Mobile Suit Live Action Gundam movie. That's the name.
Mobile Suit Live Action Gundam.
Yeah. But this movie was announced
have-
years ago, right? But
It was
we've only
announced
just...
a couple years ago.
Yeah.
So Brian K. Vaughan is writing. He did Saga, Why the Last Man, comic runs of a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
So
Oh, sick.
I think the Gundam film is his first film.
Still, he's a great
cool.
writer, BKV, and like.
Oh, Sam's on the
First
abbreviated
letter
name
terms.
terms with him.
Well,
yeah.
I've read most of his shit.
Burger King Vaughn. Is that his name?
But old Voight Roberts, like, he seems like a great choice, right? Because you look at his Twitter feed, and he has talked about Gundam extensively in the past.
Yeah, he's a
think
massive
He knows
nerd.
his
I
he
thought
Who
knows
would
his
you
shit.
if you were trying to get hired to direct a film about it?
That's true. He's also
I'm gonna go on
doing
his
the Metal Gear
tweets
Solid
about
film, which
Is it
similarly.
though? Is that happening? Because I know the Metal Gear one's like been around for a long time.
It's
Is he doing
it's
these?
defi-
Is like the Metal Gear one ramping up, or is it just sort of in development hell or whatever?
It's still in development.
No, yeah, no, it's happening. It's happening.
Yeah, they cast a
Hollywood Insider,
Poe
Sam
Dameron.
Smith.
They cast
Poe Dameron is
Oscar
Snake.
Isaac as Snake, didn't they?
They did, yeah.
that's the one.
Oh, yeah.
That is a sexy
Yeah.
choice. What a beautiful
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
So Jordan Voight Roberts tweeted, "If you haven't seen 8th MS Team, you're not only missing out on some of the best Gundam has to offer, but some of the best anime has to offer." He's also made a random tweet that just says Haman Carnage and a picture of Haman Khan.
He definitely listens to this podcast, man. All right, Jordan,
he
how you
was
doing,
also-
bud? Don't fuck it up. Cheers.
Jordan,
Do you want to come on the podcast, mate?
Jordy.
Mate, you can come on the
he was
podcast.
also pictured wearing both a Tekkadan mask and Tekkadan jacket in his recent Godzilla vs. Kong
My guy.
screening celebration thing.
My God.
So I don't know if those are hints or what. We don't know what the film's going to be about. Or
Yeah, we
you
don't even know if it's
whatever,
like UC or... Well, obviously you will see it. But we don't know if it's Universal Century.
So what do we think, boys? Is it
I think, right, this is
could be good, and I don't want to hope.
this is
don't
our
wanna hope
opportunity to ramp up our social media presence, really put some effort into Gunpla Club as a brand, become like this unstoppable force in the Gundam fandom that Legendary Pictures and Jordan Voight Roberts and Netflix will have to notice us and sponsor us to do something. Or we could just be like, I can't be bothered.
Come on our podcast. We're recording in 6 months.
Hi, Jordan Voight Roberts. Could you take time out of your busy schedule to reschedule it to another day?
Callum's got a headache. But the real problem is that we'll never get sponsored with like any
No.
ads for this film. Because anybody that's listening to this, I mean, they're already pretty deeply entrenched. So we're
indeed.
pivoting the podcast. And it's now
This is
going to
now
be
a
about...
nerd culture podcast. So what did you think
Yes.
about Justice
We're
League
gonna call it
Snyder Cut? I couldn't
Nerd
wait for Justice
Crate.
League Snyder
Oh,
Cut.
if we were, if,
I opened all my Funko Pops and they watched it with me. Right. Enough of that shit. We got some real Gundam to talk about. Real Gundam that's supposed to be coming out. So Mobile Suit Gundam Hathaway has released has got a second trailer coming out after it was delayed a whole year. And boys, this looks shit hot. I cannot wait to
Yeah.
watch
why
this.
was it delayed, Simon?
Pandemic?
You just not
probably?
good
I
at
don't
yeah,
know.
it was
Spitballing.
a
Pandemic.
little joke. Little joke.
Pandemic.
All right, fine.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm
Next
watching
time.
this trailer right now.
next time be
It
funny,
looks so-
yeah.
This is
I just
Live
this is exactly
reaction.
what I want from
I'm,
Gundam,
like,
right?
fully hard.
Exactly what I want
Yeah,
from Gundam.
This is like
Universal Century, that kind of classic art style. You know that it's just going to end in misery and bad shit.
Hell yeah.
And
It looks gorgeous.
yeah, I'm also helped by the fact that I love the trend of the suit designs in Hathaway's Flash, in that they're all fucking huge, like chonky boys,
Yeah.
which I'm well into. So
yeah.
I am all about this shit. When's it out? May 7th in Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that May 7th or the 5th of July?
May 7th. May 7th. May
Oh,
7th. It's gonna be May 7th.
Oh yeah. For fuck's sake.
Beautiful.
And that's in theaters. So that means no happiness for us.
It means we
for
can't.
one
It,
day,
it means
For
it
a
means we
year.
can't immediately torrent it. Is what you mean? Yeah,
That's exactly what I was getting at.
yeah. It'll come.
Unless
It'll come.
unless we go to Japan and watch it with no subs.
Nah, fuck that. Nah, it looks gorgeous. That last shot in that trailer looks incredible.
But this is the first of. It's 3 movies, right? Is that right?
It's a trilogy.
Yeah.
I
They can't bloody help
gonna be great.
themselves these days, huh?
Something else that I could not wait for was to be dropped with a a new Gundam show.
Yes.
There's a new Gundam show on the blog. I don't know if you've heard of it or if you've seen it, but
Just a little web show.
it's a web show made in the glorious Japan, and it's named Gundam Build Real. It's indeed a Gundam Build series, and it is a live action. I have watched episode 1.
Me too.
It was alright. I didn't hate it. And I kind of liked the vibe quite a bit. Like,
I actively enjoyed it.
it was really good, man.
Yeah.
I kind of, I want to save my reservations for a few episodes, but...
Yeah. It's like, it's quite schmaltzy in a sort of TV drama sort of way, in like a sort of, it's like Emmerdale, but without the fist fights or something. You know?
It's Emmerdale with mobile
It's got like a
suit fights.
soap opera energy to it.
It does, yeah.
It's got like a slow vibe that I just really fuck with.
I
Do you know
And where
what
is it
I mean?
set? That village it was set was really pretty.
Yeah. Really nice.
It's really good.
All the
yeah,
kind of
Slough,
drone
yeah.
shots are super cool. Yeah. David
I was really
Brenner
confused by
built
the it style. Like, here's them. It's like a group of guys. It's like, here's them when they were kids. Here they are now that they're. It was meant to be like 4 years later, wasn't it? But they're like
like 8 feet
20-year-olds.
tall.
yeah.
They're all
Well, that's
40
called
now.
puberty,
But like within
mate.
the space of an episode, you meant to have like know who is who, like in both time periods, and it's like, oh my god,
I did
who's
struggle with
betrayed
that
who?
a little bit.
But yeah, it's nice. Like the CG is rubbish, but then it is a budget TV show.
Yeah. It's
You
good
have
though.
to set your expectations accordingly, but I believe that the show isn't about the fights, lads. It's about the bond between these boys.
Yeah.
And
it's about,
the one girl that they apparently all fancy.
And the one girl who lives in the cupboard or something? Like,
yeah. It's got a little dungeon going on in that.
that's in line with
beautiful
how
house.
Gundam treats its women, pretty much, right?
She doesn't give someone her pubes.
She didn't say a
episode
single
6.
line. She just looked really upset. And then the episode ended.
Yeah.
There was like an uncomfortable number of cuts between them looking at this girl and like between the guys. It was like cut, and it's like, okay, we get it. They're like looking at
then it
each
went,
other.
Doof, 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 doof.
You're not my mother.
That's how
Yeah,
I am.
I'm looking
Yeah, it's
forward
good.
to
So for
seeing how
anyone
it
that
develops.
maybe hasn't seen any of the build series, it's about Gunpla fights, but in real life. You know, so you scan the models and they fight each other in a sort of simulation or something. But in Gundam Build Real, it looked like when they were battling the Gunpla, it was also sort of happening in a zone of the village.
Yeah,
you
it was
pick
like
up on that?
Spider-Man Far From Home, where it's like the drones are projecting life-size Gundams
Yeah.
in the real world that people could watch. But then
Yeah,
the
like the little
pilots
village.
are like doing it in VR or something.
Yeah.
I don't think too
in
hard
like
about that. I'm just
in
like,
a community
whatever.
centre. Yeah,
It was really
weird
budget.
because like it wasn't really showing often that's what was happening. It was only like one or two really brief shots of people watching it happen outside, and like these Gundams tearing it up. So that was just dead funny.
I haven't watched it, I'm afraid. But you know, I'm the only one who built something,
should.
so I think we're
No, we're not.
no. All right,
Sam,
okay.
you know.
Sorry.
Never be even.
I just like. Is it not just intensely cheesy? And I know that the cartoon is also the anime is also cheesy, but that's like easier to the cheese is easier to digest when it's a cartoon, right? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Have you ever watched like Japanese dramas? or,
Well,
like,
not
live-action
not
shows?
much because I find it so cheesy.
Yeah, I don't know. It is cheesy, but there's something kind of wholesome about it. And
Yeah,
it's
I'm not into that either. Two things I dislike.
You're just a emotionless raging bull.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Beijing rule.
Full of testosterone.
I liked
Beijing
as well
Just looking for the next violent high.
Testosterone.
What a maniac! So they control the Gundams in different ways. Like in Build Fighters, they have these weird orbs that they're controlling, like a controller, right? But in this, it's like the new kids were like doing it on their smartphones, and then the old school kids, because the story is that it's this bunch of kids who used to be into Gundam have come back into it when they're a bit older, and he like puts on these like motion control gloves or something, and the kids comment
like a power glove, isn't it?
Yeah, like, oh, you're using that old stuff, and it's like, but that seems more advanced than doing it on your phone.
It does.
So like when he punches, the Gundam will punch. Yeah, it's like 1-to-1 movement. It's basically what Miyamoto promised us with the Wii, but it just wasn't the same.
Yeah, specifically Wii music.
It's what Miyamoto promised with the Wii. Gundam build real. This is what he wanted. Anyway, that seems really cool. Like, I could easily like watch it again and again and again because I really like the sort of slow, small town vibe of it. It's just incredible. And I think episode 2's already out, but it's not been subbed yet. Yeah,
I want it.
Yeah, that's the thing. So Callum, you sent us a link, but it's not on Gundam Info, is it? It's like, is it being broadcast on TV or something?
No, it's just on. Actually, I don't know. I have no idea.
Hang on. It says April 26th for Gundam Build Real episode 2.
2 weeks almost.
I was mistaken.
Because it's currently getting fan subs, right? It's not got an official...
the fan subs aren't very good either.
No, it's not.
No, I think the font size changed about 7 times throughout the episode.
But it's good that it's there. Yeah, it just says a web series on the wiki.
Huh.
Weird. And they didn't really announce it with any much fanfare, did they?
No, but there are kits. And they're leaning pretty heavy on like real grade being the thing for this. So it's not your usual slew of HGs or whatever. They actually release like RGs. So there you go.
But they're
there you go. There you have
Bandai,
it. Thank you.
They're P-Bandai, and that sucks. And also they're ugly as fuck. So who cares?
I mean, yeah, but you know, what are you gonna do?
You know, this is. You wonder why a new episode of Gunpla Club hasn't come out in so long. It's because Bandai keeps pulling shit like this. The only show of note is really cool, but the kit from it is P-Bandai, and it looks like it sucks ass. So, on that note,
Simon, say what you really mean, mate.
Tomino has gone beast mode.
Tomino has gone beast mode. Lost it, man.
He's been senile for as long as I've known about Gundam.
Come on, at least since G-Rico. In fairness, there's two sides.
I think I've said this before, but watching G-Rico is like watching a man have a stroke in real time.
Christ. So Tomino went on some sort of Gundam special that aired in Japan. And
Ima
he said,
Anime the Show, it's called, apparently.
I'm gonna crush Kimetsu no Yaiba, also known as Demon Slayer. I'm going to destroy Evangelion. And the tweet that put it out kind of gave no context, but there's a good quote tweet which says, you know, he wants to set a high bar for himself to work in the anime industry as an 80-year-old man. And that's why he says, I'm going to destroy Demon Slayer. And things like that. Which is a silly sentiment to say.
Maybe he
is known
maybe he just fucking hates Demon Slayer. Like, you know. That's fine.
Maybe
man's allowed to hate
Demon
Slayer.
Yeah.
Less than half his age.
I get it, Tomino,
but
you ain't gonna beat Demon Slayer with G-Reco, mate.
What about Hathaway? That's what he's promoting, right?
I know about Hathaway. He is. Who wrote it? Did Tomino write Hathaway?
Yeah. Well, he wrote the book.
He
wrote the book. I don't know who wrote the films.
Flash.
He wrote the song
Tomino
as well.
wrote Hathaway's Flash. So,
in fairness, Zenitsu from Demon Slayer is really annoying. So that would piss me off as well if I was.
I think you're the only one who's watched it out of any of us.
Am I?
Yeah.
Simon, have you not seen it?
No.
Oh, it's good. It's really good. You should all watch it.
Mate, I only read like slice of life manga. Like I don't.
Syme's evolved.
I
Syme's
can
evolved
imagine.
into his final form, which is a middle-aged woman,
Mate, all I'm saying,
mentally and
like,
physically.
the town where you live, great manga.
Yeah.
It's great. All right.
Meanwhile, Will, I
Sheffield.
only read and watch horror, gore, and general misery. So I don't know. Is it gory?
They made a manga about Sheffield. Yeah. Oh, mate, it is mental.
Oh, is it?
Demon Slayer. There's a character you'd like. He's called Inosuke. He's this guy who's always topless, and he wears a boar's head, and he's just constantly aggro, and he has 2 swords, and he's basically just like wants to fight everyone.
Right. Okay.
Oh, you don't sound very
that?
impressed, Sam.
No,
Come on,
I
you
mean,
can pretend.
I'm sure in context this.
Well, you know,
It's
the thing
lovely.
that keeps turning me off is seeing that weird little girl with the thing in her mouth.
Yeah, that's Nezuko. So basically, premise. All right, we're going into other anime, but I'm going to do it. Premise of the show. This is all in the first episode, so it's not spoilers. Main character Tanjiro goes down the mountain to sell some coal to the villagers.
Got to.
Overnight,
Fucking
You've
hell.
got
Is
to.
Tanjiro some sort of fucking
That's
beater
crazy.
cook? Like,
Tanjiro's a lovely guy. Okay. Anyway, overnight, his entire family is murdered by demons.
Yeah, that'll happen.
He comes back in the morning, obviously beside himself. His sister Nezuko survives because she's been turned into a demon.
oh, of course, she's an Emoto character.
But so
God.
they've put this thing in her mouth, so she's constantly biting on this thing, and she's kind of like fighting it. So she's like
So who put their thing in her mouth?
a guy
How old is she?
called.
The
How old is
age-old
she?
question.
How old is she?
Why is that important?
Because
She's 12.
Sci-
She's 12 years old.
Oh,
Simon
fuck
wants
it,
to know if he needs to turn himself into the police for what he just did.
See you, boys. Last episode of Gunpla Club.
But no, the thing is, right, this is now Demon Slayer Club. The movie came out in Japan. It was like the best-selling movie ever in Japan. It broke every record, like bigger than Ghibli.
Yeah. I believe
Yeah,
it.
and you know how anime movies are always, when they're part of a series like Naruto or whatever, or My Hero, they're filler. They're not part of the story. However, the Demon Slayer movie, as far as I'm aware, is a direct continuation of the series.
It's canon, is it?
So
Yeah.
So that kind of tells you why it would be really popular.
Makes sense.
Because the series actually ended, didn't it? It's not a long series like in terms of manga. Like the manga's already finished, right?
No, I think it's still
there's
going.
more
I
to
think
it.
it's still going.
Yeah.
No, I'm fairly certain.
Google this shit. Google it right now.
Demon
Google it.
Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba. Original run February 15th, 2016 to May 18th, 2020.
All right. Well, shut my mouth.
So
Yeah.
finished.
Huh.
Finished last year.
Yeah, I've been on a massive anime kick. I've watched all of Attack on Titan as well
Jeez.
in the space of like 10 days.
Wow.
I watched Attack on Titan season 1 like 7 years ago, and that was it.
Yeah, me too. And then they took too long to release the next season, which is why I never watched it.
As someone who has not watched any Attack on Titan, I see people say here and there that apparently it gets a little bit fascist.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, mate, it's fascist right from the
Yeah,
start.
but
Like, you have to be blind not to
but
see
like
that.
kind of like fascist sympathising.
Oh, there are literal camps of people based on their.
Yeah, but other people,
I'm going to say
other
race.
people in the camps made out to be the baddies, is what I'm getting at.
Yes, and they are made to wear like armbands to identify themselves. This is
And
like
they're the bad guys.
season 4 shit.
And they're the bad guys, are they?
No, there's actual. I mean, it's a massive spoiler, so I can't talk about
Okay.
it. But yes, there are massive like links between Attack on Titan and like World War II.
Okay.
You should watch it. It's
No, I
good.
will watch it. I
It's
will
really
watch
good.
it. I'm just
You know what anime I watched? You know, Will's been watching his Attack on Titans and his Demon Slayers. Any of you boys watch Rent-A-Girlfriend?
No.
No.
What?
Have I done it?
Sounds
Maybe.
illegal.
I
Have I
mean,
watched it?
come on, man. Fucking hell. Rent a girlfriend.
Rent a girlfriend?
No. Right, hang on. Don't
Let's give it a
tell
chance.
don't tell me anything. I'm gonna guess the plot to Rent a Girlfriend right now. Okay? I'm gonna guess the plot to Rent a Girlfriend. Is it modern? Is it like a new thing?
Chobits with iPhones.
Okay. This is the plot to Rent a Girlfriend. Don't say anything till I'm done, and then you can tell me how accurate I am.
Go on.
You've got this kind of random, like early 20s single Japanese jabroni who has no. I said don't say anything till I'm done. Who has no success with the ladies, and his parents are coming to visit, and so he needs, and he's been telling them that he has a girlfriend this whole time, and so he rents a woman to act like his girlfriend, but then, you know, it's kind of all fun and hijinks and comedy and all this, and over the course of the series, they actually become a real item, and it's all very romantic. Is that the plot?
Okay. I'm going to read you the synopsis. Kazuya Kinoshita is dumped by his girlfriend, Mami Nanami, after dating for a month. He then decides to use an online dating app to rent a girlfriend named Chizuru Mizuhara, a beautiful and attractive girl. However, because she was inauthentic, he gives her a low rating. When Chizuru berates him, he realizes that she is meaner than he expected. However, when Kazuya's grandmother is hospitalized following collapse, he brings Chizuru along and his grandmother is smitten. Kazuya continues renting Chizuru in order to keep up appearances with his family and friends, but things get complicated when they discover they are next-door apartment neighbors and also attend the same college.
I wasn't a million miles out, was I?
No,
I was pretty close.
Pretty on the nose, man. Like that was a great.
I was
exercise.
pretty close.
Shall we get back on
Yeah,
track?
all right. I'm sorry.
So we're talking about Tomino.
Yeah, Terminator.
The final Evangelion movie came out, but we didn't see it. We've not seen it. We can't see it.
Has anyone watched the Rebuild movies?
Yeah, I've watched the first three. Yeah,
Yeah,
They're great.
Yeah, I think
I
they're
watched them
cracking.
recently.
Yeah, very enjoyable.
they're really good. Yeah,
The third one especially is just like completely
I need to
crazy.
watch the third one again because I still don't understand anything.
I
about it.
It's very weird.
that they are doing something different, because if it was just going to be the same story again, then why would it need to exist, right? So
Yeah.
it's
Doesn't matter. Tomino's gonna fucking crush it anyway,
Yeah.
so whatever.
Tomino's gonna
it's already.
he's gonna take Anno's head.
Anno to a pulp.
He's gonna take Anno's head between his old liver spotted hands and squeeze until his eyes pop out of his skull. Blood starts trickling from his ears.
He's gonna hold Anno in his hand like Kaoru from. Is that his name from Evangelion?
Yeah, and then just stay there for like 10 minutes.
While some classical music plays.
Yeah, very good. That's a good reference. I enjoyed that. Yeah.
Remember when this was about Gundam? I don't.
Nope.
Onto some new kid news. Master Grade 1100 Mobile Gin from Gundam
We talked
Seed.
about that last time.
It's a new MG. It looks
Did we?
good.
I swear
It's
we
nice.
talked about that last time.
Yeah, but we only had CG photos. We had build photos.
Very good.
Nice box art.
This looks really cool.
It looked nice. I like it. I want it. Any comments?
It's a master grade grunt suit. It is what it is.
One thing
It's
that
a
I
bit-
find interesting is it's got like an inner frame, but not just on the arms, legs, and chest and what you'd normally get, but also on the shoulder wing things and like
Yeah, it looks like a fucking wasp.
yeah, it's weird.
Strange. It's cool. It also comes with a sword. I respect any mobile suit that comes with an actual just. Here's a 20-foot fucking big piece of metal. Here you go. Don't know what you're gonna do with it, but you have also a gun. So
Enjoy yourself.
I do like this kit a lot. I have a lot of fondness for this design because of its prevalence in Mobile Suit Gundam Seed Orengo versus Zaft Portable for the PSP.
Classic.
Basically, in that
Everyone
game,
can
you
relate
kind
to
of-
that.
It's basically like a game where you level up your mobile suits, and you're actually like you have to level yourself up from a grunt. So for most of the game, you're actually playing as some sort of like variant of a Gin. That's why I like the design so much. Like, I think this might be based off of the Zaku Warrior frame, but I'm not sure. But that would make sense.
Yeah, I if I was a betting man, I would say the same.
Yes. I've heard different things about that kit, but as we'll get on, I'll be able to know soon. Next on our kit list hit list is the HGUC Penelope versus Gazai Gundam set.
Penelope.
It's the Penelope versus G Gundam. It's releasing in April.
You don't
this
see
month.
twin kits like this very often, but this is pretty cool.
It is 17,000.
Oh, motherfucker!
Look at the number of effects parts.
High
Though.
grade.
Jeez,
Look at all those
It
rockets.
comes with a lot of effect parts. It looks nuts.
and the thing is that
Are those rockets or funnels?
they're going to be like almost as big as a master grade. They're probably bigger than like an F91 master grade.
Well, we've
So,
got an
I'd
action
wager
base for scale there.
Yeah,
Yeah, it looks
it's
a
not
bit
a small
beefy.
boy, is it? That Penelope is quite large anyway. If I've seen the reviews, yeah, you can
And
actually
in
see what
charge.
beam effect parts it comes with.
I just
So they actually come with bases as well.
want master grades, man. I don't want high grades. They're just going to be lumps of plastic. Give me master grades.
To be
Do
fair,
you really
these
think
though,
a master grade G would hold its own weight?
Yes, I'm entirely sure it's possible.
these aren't
My
regular
Suzabi
HGs
Verkar
though.
is really nice, but it cannot hold its own weight to save its own fucking life. Like, it's becoming a floppy boy in real time.
Just get it on a stand. It's fine.
And yeah, so
Chuck it on a
the
stand,
G
mate.
Gundam is actually the new bit. Is actually the new bit of this kit. Is just the G, and that is a standalone release as well, coming this month for 6,600 yen. So it is pretty pricey. It is MG price. And to be fair, I do like the design of the G. They changed it a bit from the novel version, I believe, but it looks like
They
the G
changed it a
Gundam, very
little bit,
recognisably
yeah,
still.
but yeah, it's pretty similar. Yeah.
I've
No,
not.
it's just a fucking hunk of
Yeah, I
plastic,
love
really,
it.
in it. Like, I'm not super into
Oh, I
it.
love it. I love it.
Like, I know you like it, Sam.
I've not read Hathaway's Flash, but is there a reason for like why this is designed so differently to everything else that came in the UC?
there is a reason for why they're all massive. It's something to do with like Minovsky flight drives or something, and then the story is that the technology gets like improved and shrunken down, and that's why the suits are so much smaller in F91.
Because you can barely make out the silhouette of like the Gundam,
Yeah.
right? There's so many like wings and parts going on. It looks like it's had a jet fighter flown through it, and they've just like been like, okay, that looks
I
good.
love it.
There's been an incident, but we made it work. I do like the G. I can't wait to see it animated. I just want to see how they fucking animate these things, because I don't know how it's going to look. Like,
Yeah.
Is that a second head on its chest? What is going on there?
yeah.
It looks like it's like an alien style chest burster, but a Gundam.
Why are you hating? Why are you hating, man?
I'm not. I think it's cool. I'm just curious as to why it looks like this. Like, it doesn't look like anything else in the Universal Century Time.
That's why I like it.
Yeah, fair enough. That's cool.
Dizope. Yeah, man. And the Penelope, I don't know how much you know about the Penelope, but the Penelope actually has like a regular sized Gundam inside all that shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's the Kinder Egg of Gundams.
Yeah, pretty much.
We're back to the Strike Dagger L, a HDCE kit for 1,000 yen releasing this month, and it looks like a Seed grunt suit. Very cool.
Yep.
I have nothing else to say about this.
Me neither.
That's about it, isn't it?
All right.
Just looks like
Right,
one of
next
them, doesn't
one.
it?
Back to Hathaway. The theme song is going to be released with a limited edition Gundam. And I think it's just a revived Gundam and a recolor. Why wouldn't you do the G or something like that? I mean, the band must have wanted it to be the daddy, right?
Also, probably
This
because
is
they
really,
got
I kind of want
they
this.
got loads of them. They can just
They can just shit them out, can't they?
5,500 yen though.
5,500 yen, Jesus.
I mean, you get a CD.
yeah. What the
soundtrack.
fuck good is that in
CDs
2021?
are mega expensive. Like,
So
I kind of like this
one,
though.
The colours are based on, so it comes with the theme song, and the person that made the theme song, Alexandros, chose the colours for it. That's pretty
Good
cool.
work, Alexandros.
how kind of Alexandros
Wait,
to bless us with his
So the
custom
CD
colours.
is just one song.
Alejandro.
Yeah, it's Japan in it.
The
Alejandro.
music is really expensive, and DVDs and stuff is really expensive there, isn't it?
Yeah, this is like
Yeah.
Linkin Park all over again.
Fucking scam. This is the next kit is a Gundam base limited SDCS Hello Kitty X Zaku 2 clear color version. It's 2,750 yen. And again, I've just not got much to say about it because we've seen
I
this
kind of
kit.
want
It's
it
clear.
though.
I love the apple.
It's nice, but if you look at the Hello Kitty and the way the mold lines look, it looks like Hello Kitty's got a dick on her torso.
What? Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah.
I'd say that's a reach.
Yeah. I mean,
the
it's
guy-
that's a reach.
I don't know.
see that.
I'm seeing penis.
It's a reach, but I do see
seeing
what you mean.
penis.
Yeah.
I love the combined Hello Kitty in the transparent Zaku green armor. It just looks really cool.
Yeah, I do like that about the Hello Kitty kits. Like, I do want the RX-78-2 and a Zaku. Maybe not the clear colour version, but they are very cute.
I'm literally doing what I do every episode and going on Pansai Hobby to see if it's in stock.
It's a Gundam-based limited. You can find that
Gundam-based,
shit on
yeah.
Side 7 exports instead.
Yeah. Or Sammy D. I had the hook up as well.
I used the Side 7 exports for the Hythen Lay, didn't I? I think we've talked about it before.
yes.
But yeah, it's a very good website. It takes ages for him to ship anything, though, because it's just one guy.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
bless him.
Fair play.
Another Gundam-based limited kit is the Freedom 2.0 Silver Coating Edition, and this looks like it's just been plated. I mean, if you're into that,
like it.
fine.
Oh wow.
Really?
Because I was about to say,
Yeah,
I don't hope you
quite
like
understand
nubs.
why.
yeah, I was literally about to say,
Nubageddon.
what is the market for this? Like, who wants this?
Hello,
But,
it's
yeah,
me.
we found him. We found him.
I think it looks good.
I think it looks pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
Like, if it didn't cost almost 10,000 yen.
Yeah. Woo!
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah, I mean, I say
Yeah.
I like it, but I'm never gonna buy it
Yeah.
because what would be? I don't know.
unless they've
No
redone
point.
the
nice.
entire kit to make it all undergated, the nubs on that are going to be horrendously ugly.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Like with
I mean, it's nice that it
With the-
exists. I like the photos. I like seeing
Yeah.
it. But I don't want it.
Yeah.
It'll be sold in Tokyo, Fukuoka, and other Gundam-based events for a limited time. So get it while you can. There's a new Gundam marker coming out. Gundam marker EX silver-plated. I think we have something similar, Callum, don't we? Like, you showed me that you had this crazy silver marker pen, right?
Oh yeah.
And I think they're
It
just
might
making
just be like
that
that.
a Gundam marker.
So yours isn't a Gundam marker, it's like another brand.
Yeah.
Right.
Whose name I cannot remember right now. Molotov,
like-
Molotov or something.
Molto.
Yeah, something like
Molto. Something like that.
grande.
But it does look like
video.
chrome.
There's
It
a
does
little
look like
video.
chrome. It's very cool.
Yeah, that looks good.
There's
That
a-
looks
yeah.
like they've done the sensible thing and brought
Neat.
that into the Gundam proper brand.
All right, I hope you lads
that's
are
the
ready
word.
for something. I hope you guys are ready for something truly earth-shattering. We've got a real grade.
Yes.
Any guesses?
I mean, I'm looking at it right now.
RG 144 Oh, I'm building up suspense for the show, man.
I'm sorry.
It's a setup. It's called it's another RG unicorn. Fuck it. It's another RG unicorn. I hope you fucking enjoy it.
Yeah, but this time it's got blue
Look at it, it's
bits
an RG
instead of red bits.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yay.
Fucking hell. I don't give a shit. I don't give a fucking shit. Fuck off.
The
Fuck
unicorn
off. I don't
is
want to see another fucking
A
unicorn
little
again.
bit long in the tooth by this point, I think it's fair to say. Yeah, and I mean, my God, I think we're all agreed that the state of the Gundam brand is a wee bit stagnant at the moment, shall we say.
Yeah, which is weird. Because, like, they just
and-
had all these flipping anniversaries.
Yeah.
It's felt like fucking constipated for the past 2 years.
Yeah, and they're just making a big deal out of it's a real grade unicorn with a new backpack and blue bits. It's like in The Simpsons when Malibu Stacy gets a new hat. You know, it's like that. but it's got a different.
That is exactly.
It's got a different backpack. It's got a backpack that's got tails. Whoopee fuck! Like, god damn, people. Move on
Alright,
from
I
the
just wanna
unicorn.
say
I'm
that
sorry.
anyone who-
Sorry, I got heated.
Anyone who buys this is a fucking jabroni.
No. Because it
Sorry. Like no.
Got 'em.
it looks fine. Like
You're
if
a
you don't
jabroni.
have
You're
if you
a
don't
mark.
have a real grade unicorn and you want one, get this. Fine, it looks.
Then this
fine,
could be a good
but
option.
it
Yeah.
just-
Do we need a new unicorn?
No.
But then you're the problem. You know?
yeah.
Don't be the problem.
Speaking of problems,
Don't be the problem. We got another titanium master
speaking of
grade.
problems.
Master grade RX 93 New Gundam Verkar titanium finish. I do believe that this is an old kit. This was released in 2013, so it's going to be reprinted.
yeah.
And it is just the Master grade New Verkar, but it's shiny plated.
Yeah.
I don't know.
got
How
some
much is it,
shiny
Simon?
bits.
How much is it?
Back.
17,600 yen.
Quite a lot of money.
Too much. Too much money.
Too rich for my blood.
You know, once again, fuck Bandai. Right. Sorry, Sam, but please do something different with the Gundam brand.
I'm gonna get fired.
This is something else. Realistic Model Series, 1144, Archangel Catapult Deck. So, the Archangel, for those of you who don't know, is the ship from Mobile Suit Gundam Seed.
Yeah.
And they're releasing like a little hangar for you to put your models in, if you want that.
Now, I really like the idea of this. I really like the idea of it. But looking at the mock-ups, these are just CGIs, right? But looking at the mock-ups, it's just like a grey tube of plastic. You know, like, I love the idea, I do, but I don't know how you'd make this look interesting.
And also, who outside of America has space for this? Like where are you going to put this?
Well, not everyone lives in a tiny London flat, Will. You got to remember that.
I'm thinking of Japan as well.
Oh, yeah, no, that's
space
true.
is a premium there as well.
Good point.
Christ. Anyway, onto another Gundam-based limited kit. This is one that I've already purchased. Sorry.
I didn't realise this was Gundam based.
MG1100 Zaku Warrior live concert version.
Hell yeah.
So,
I thought we talked about this already, to be honest.
Yeah, but I've got an update for you guys.
Oh, all right.
So I ordered it, and I was like, yeah, pink Zaku, great, that's going to look fantastic. And then I saw the decal sheet,
Yeah.
and then I saw the stickers. So if you look at the shield, it has this little, like, Starfleet-ass looking logo thing.
All that yellow
Some
is a
yellow
sticker,
spikes.
isn't it? It's
All that yellow is multiple stickers.
yeah, it's
no.
obviously,
all of it.
dude. Just looking at the pictures, I can tell that they are obviously stickers. Like they haven't even
That's
you
the
couldn't
same as the
tell in
HG.
the-
they haven't
then.
even painted it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's got
That's really bad.
Yeah.
I like that you get the lady.
Lacus.
I don't know who she
looks-
is.
Oh, Mia. No, it's Mia.
Amazing.
Sorry, Mia Campbell.
Mia Campbell, but she's pretending to be
Lacus,
Lax
yeah.
Klein, isn't she?
don't we all?
Lacus Luster.
Oh,
I love the promo image of just her with her arms wide out.
Yeah, that looks.
Yeah, but that
horrendous.
shield doesn't look too hot, does it?
That's really disappointing for a master grade.
Yeah, I know. We'll see. It's coming, so
but they do. They do this, don't they? For the variant, for the kind of these variants, they take a mold that already exists, and they recolor it in as easy as cheaply a way as possible, and often that involves stickers. You know, it's not good.
I regret buying it. Should I? I think I'm still. I could cancel my order.
Dude,
so should I cancel
paint
it?
that bit? It's fine.
Yeah.
I think I could paint it. I think I'm good enough. I've got masking skills.
Just paint that bit.
God.
Paint that
Because
bit.
Bandai haven't been doing so hot, right? I've been diversifying my backlog. So as I've already said, I've got a Gurren Lagann kit in the backlog. I've got this Nier kit coming, and literally last night I saw this had gone up for pre-order. So Pliobot, again Sentinel, are releasing a Choginga Gurren Lagann, a Super Galaxy Gurren Lagann plastic model kit. Now this is a design of Gurren Lagann that you cannot buy in figure form at all. Like, there was a Reveltech when the show came out, but that was like a really limited run. You can't get it anymore. And this is my favourite Gurren Lagann design. So I have been all on this like a rash. It doesn't look like the best kit in the world, but fuck me, it looks cool.
Honestly, man,
it's got two big
I
drills.
might get this as well, dude. It looks fucking sick. So is this? Are these? Did you say is this the company that's made the other kit you already bought?
Yes, the pliable.
And you haven't got that yet, have you?
I heard it's all right.
Have you got that already?
I've got it. I've got it in my possession.
Is that still available to purchase?
That is still available to purchase. It's not a limited kit.
Right.
You can still buy it. So they've actually got another one in the line as well. They've got the Lazengen, and that looks like it's a bit better than the Gurren Lagann. So, if they're improving steadily with each plastic model release they make, then, hopefully the Super Galaxy Gurren Lagann, forged from the soul of King Kitan's sacrifice, will be a banger. Because, fucking hell, I just love this robot so much. It looks so cool.
Anyone who hasn't watched Gurren Lagann really needs to get on that shit. It is the best.
Yeah.
I found it a hard one to get into, but it really goes places. That
literally.
Show. Well, it's wild.
It is fucking nuts. And that about does it for New Kit News. As you can see, it's been a fucking disappointing output. Like, what's going on? Like, surely they've got something cooking. Something is being baked.
We desperately need a new show, don't we? That's what we need. A proper new show. Like, I mean, there's Hathaway, I guess, but that's still only, a new movie every year or so. There hasn't been a proper new show since IBO, which is crazy to think about, isn't it? When you consider that in the 90s there was as soon as one Gundam show ended in the 90s, another one started the next week. And
we did have a good run. 5-6 years ago. Like from I think around
with Build Fighters and IBO and stuff.
We had a really steady run. Yeah, Thunderbolt. You got to think about Thunderbolt came out at that time as well. There's been the Unicorn show. We got Origin. Like, there's been a lot of Gundam in the last 10 years. So it does make sense that the franchise is on a bit of a slow trip before. Presumably, they're revving up a new show.
Yeah, although obviously COVID will have slowed everything down to an extent. Yeah, it's only natural.
Yeah. We just desperately need a new show. Really. New designs, a bit more excitement back. Do you remember how excited we were about every episode of IDO?
Yeah, when all those kids died, it was brilliant.
I loved it. And now, lads, I've got something a little bit special for you.
Spicy.
It's a feature. We're doing a feature. They're back.
Mm-hmm.
You're a feature.
So the theme is Gundam Goes to Hollywood. In light of Jordan Voight Roberts' Netflix Gundam live-action movie, I've tasked all of you with writing your own live-action Gundam.
Did you task? Was this your idea?
Who wants to go first?
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
So, I want you guys to share your visions of your live-action Gundam immediately. Who wants to go first?
Well, I think you should
one.
go first, considering it's your idea, mate.
Oh, all right, fine. I'll go first.
Hang on. I feel I could cut this tension with a knife. It feels like, Sam, you think this was your idea?
Huh?
What's going on, guys?
No.
Let's settle this right now.
I just couldn't remember. I couldn't remember whose idea it was. I know it's not my idea.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
It was definitely my idea.
I thought we were about to have a massive fallout.
No, I know it.
not.
I know it wasn't my idea because it's a terrible idea.
So we all picked a series
Yeah.
to write a synopsis of, or some sort of Hollywood thing. So I want you guys to guess, well, which one mine is. So without further ado, Kenneth Harm and his pals live in New Los Angeles in space. And one day, his best friend Axel and him part ways, with Axel moving to a new middle school for pop stars. Unbeknownst to him, Axel joins an elite boy band and returns back to New Los Angeles to steal the show once more and break the heart of Ken Harm with his now stolen mobile suit. Ken never knew the intense, heavy, and emotional reunion would see him also touring high schools across the galaxy in his mobile suit. Welcome to Mobile Suit Gundam Camp Rock.
Yes.
I wrote that right before.
It sounds quite
fucking terrible.
quite boys' love-esque, if you will.
It's very
Quite
BL.
BL, yeah.
Very. I wonder what series
like-
it could be. Like
I'd watch it.
I wanted a little pun in there. Kenneth Harm was supposed to be Can Harm, because America. It's not
What?
very funny, is it, lads? You've probably done better than I have.
What?
Callum, go. What's
Can you
yours?
explain that to me, please?
Ken Harm, Kenneth
Yeah.
Harm, Can Harm is his name.
Yeah, but what's America? Okay, yeah. That one. Okay. Good. Yeah.
It's
Well done.
It's literally shit. My mind is empty today.
Yeah.
Don't
Mine
fucking
is
ask.
the dumbest thing I've ever written in my life. All right, so let's
on.
do this.
Okay.
You don't have to guess what it is. It's Turning Gundam, right?
Okay.
But what they've done is they've called it Turning Gundam.
Okay.
All right.
God.
So Lawrence Larry Seahack, played by Rupert Grint, is a young
I
Marine
hate it.
from
I hate it.
Manchester. Finding himself deployed
where?
to North America, Manchester. I made that up, yeah. Finding himself deployed to North America, he hits his head on a big rock while doing some nude underwater reconnaissance. Upon awaking to find he has lost his memory, Larry is employed as a butler for the Heim family, including the rambunctious teens Kerry, played by Scarlett Johansson, and Sophie Heim, played by Lindsay Lohan. There is tasteful nudity, which is fine apparently because the actors are old. During Sophie's 16th birthday barbecue, a comet from the actual moon smashes into a big hill. Larry, ever the curious amnesiac, visits the site and uncovers a robot that doesn't have a moustache. Larry climbs aboard the Turning Gundam. Tensions come to a head, and this is where it starts losing it. Tensions come to a head when the American moon president, Harry Ord, played by John Leguizamo,
Oh, I like it.
gets word of the existence of the Turning Gundam and declares war on Earth. The Moon Queen, Diana Sorrentino, played masterfully with a pitch-perfect Moon Italian accent by Scarlett Johansson, wrestles with her convictions, culminating in some tasteful nudity. Everything is fine because the Turning Gundam, played by Scarlett Johansson in a performance sure to earn them an Oscar nod, has a trick up its sleeve, the Moonshine Butterbox. Turning Gundam. The moon has never been so much in the sky but close.
Turning Gundam.
I think the only movies I've ever seen are The Bourne Identity and Independence Day. I've never seen any other film.
I enjoyed that.
Who do you cast to say Turn a Gundam in the inevitable
Gilbert Gottfried.
opening song?
Gilbert Gottfried.
Yeah, Tony Gundam.
There's a fantastic tweet by Bakun who says, Jeremy Corbyn is the guy who says Tone Gundam.
Yes,
Gundam opening, and that's why everyone's mad at him.
He's gonna need a job soon. So yeah, Corbyn. That was good.
That was that was so much better than mine.
Thank you. I'd like to think I've got a writer's mind, you know.
Can I sandwich my minimal effort offering now so that we can end it with Sam's, which will be better?
Go on,
absolutely.
So, can you guess which film I have decided to go with based on my Gundam tastes? So, Gundam Reconquista in G is the Gundam franchise chosen for a Hollywood reboot. However, because Gundam Reconquista in G is a really bad title, our focus group has decided just to simply rename it Reconquista, which sounds exotic, foreign, interesting, mysterious.
Oh no.
It doesn't use the word Gundam because no one knows what a Gundam is anyway, so Reconquista sounds exciting. The cast. Bellry Zanem will be played by Timothy Chalamet. Aida Suragan will be played by Sadie Sink, who you may know as the ginger girl from Stranger Things. Noredo Nug will be played by Maisie Williams. And Rariah Monday by Zendaya. And then Llewyn Lee, or Mask, as he is also known, will be played by Robert Pattinson.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I think that's a good cast.
You've taken this far too seriously. That's the problem.
Yeah, I've really put at least 3 minutes
thought
of
into
thinking
with
my brain into this. It will be directed. I thought this was appropriate for a series that doesn't make sense. It'll be directed by Christopher Nolan. And therefore, I don't really need to talk about a synopsis because no one will understand it anyway. And no one really understands G. Rico. So that is the end of my movie pitch. Thank you, Hollywood.
And it's a smash.
I mean, you just need Timothy Chalamet and Zendaya to sell that, really, don't you?
Who's Timothy Chalamet?
The rest is just... Oh, shut up, Sam.
He's playing Paul Atreides in Dune.
What else is he in? What would I know him from?
He's the...
Call Me By Your Name, where he shagged a peach.
I haven't seen that. What's he in?
Have you not seen that film? That literally happened.
No.
What film?
I watched Freya watch that kind of in the background. I thought she was watching some weird French softcore porn. Like,
what's it called? Call Me By Your Name. What's that?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's a movie about a young boy.
Oh.
I think he's in Italy, discovering his homosexual tendencies with an older man, played by problematically a man whose name I've forgotten. Who's a cannibal actor?
Gary Glitter.
That is a problem.
No, Army Hammer. Army
that
Hammer.
dude that loves drinking chicks' blood. That dude sounds fucking bad. I want to hang out with that dude. He sounds cool as fuck.
Bolthouse vampire. Army Hammer.
It's a really good film.
Yeah?
Army Hammer.
Army Hammer. Honestly, though, I mean, like, what chance in life do you have when your name is Army Hammer, right? Like,
in fairness, that sounds like a Gundam character,
Yeah,
doesn't it? I should have put him in the cast.
Yeah.
Army Hammer. There's G Gundam all over it.
right, I'm going to do mine now. Callum, I'm going to need you to put some,
I'm ready
like...
to be dazzled.
I'm going to need you to put some, like, cool, like, 90s teen music over the back of this. Then
How? Why do you get special treatment?
you could have had special music if you'd asked for special music, but you didn't ask for special music.
Fuck's sake.
Hey, gang. Oh, right. American accent.
I already love it.
Hey, gang. It's me, Meeker Anderson. I'm just a regular teenager from East Cali who loves hanging out. But one day, I got randomly teleported to Mars, 200 years in the future. There, I met some cool buddies like Orga Jones, Akihiko McLean, and Big Biscuit Johnson. I also met the most beautiful woman I've ever seen, Kudelia Isla Bernstein. She needs to get back to planet Earth, and it's up to us to make sure she gets there. Along the way, we'll have crazy adventures and meet some fun characters, like a mafia boss with loads of wives and a military dude who's trying to fuck a kid. I hope we don't end up teaming up with him.
Oh no!
Luckily, we've got the amazing mobile suits to ride and keep us safe on our way there. Mine is the Barbatos, but I call him Billy Bob for short. To ride him, I have to stick a tube in my back, and it's like getting fucked in the spine. What other kinds of friends will we make along the way? Hopefully we don't all die horribly for no reason. Find out in Gundam. Cool dudes having fun adventures.
Yeah, that's rad.
Yeah.
I'm really into that.
Sounds friggin' gnarly.
That's got some big like spawn energy. I feel like some shit.
It's gleaming the cube energy.
It's very 90s. Like, you can tell Sam grew up with 90s comics just by listening to that. And with that, Gundam has gone to Hollywood.
Yeah, and
We
it's
are truly
never coming
international.
back.
So, Jordan, if you're still listening and you need some ideas, there you
Yeah,
go.
man. I will accept a 50% license fee share, and we're good.
I'll accept 49.
Here's the thing, though, right?
I like,
This movie's going to be straight to Netflix, right?
yeah.
A lot
Yeah.
of movies go straight to Netflix, and most of them don't set the world on fire. You know, like I just get the feeling they're not going to put any money behind marketing this. Really, it's just going to kind of be shat out into the void like an unwanted child, and then just kind of forgotten about.
It's got a $200 million budget, which isn't a lot.
Sounds like a lot.
I'm going to look at what other films have had $200 million budgets.
Well, what else has been on Netflix? My immediate thing is The Irishman, but that's friggin' Martin Scorsese.
Zack Snyder, who is a bullshit merchant, is making a zombie film which looks shit, but it has Batista in it, so I have to watch it. So, yeah.
I might be wrong, because The Last Jedi had a $200 million budget.
Yeah, it doesn't have a $200 billion
That's
budget.
massive.
You're talking out of your anus.
We got some questions!
Yes, let's continue.
Oka Gunpla asks, most disappointed you've been with a kit you've bought?
Gotta be
Sounds
the
like Sam
Shinanju.
with the try on.
Time and time again. Time and time
It's a
again.
good question.
I don't know.
Zeta HG old version.
But did you expect that to
don't
be
really have an
good?
answer for this.
Is the thing. Like,
Yeah.
I have no idea.
yeah, that's a good question.
That's a really hard question.
I'd need to think about that.
I'll get back to you. I'll get back to you. See you
not a
in
hard
6
question.
months when we've got
It's
another
a
one.
Shinanju.
Like, the
fucking-
Master Grade.
It is the RG Sananju, isn't it? For you
Yeah, it's
guys.
garbage, mate.
But I haven't built.
You literally put it in the bin, didn't you?
I did indeed, and I don't regret it. And I'd do it again, given half the fucking chance. Sorry for swearing.
All right. I haven't bought or built that kit, but I'm gonna. That's my pick as well. What Callum said.
I sold mine recently, actually.
You sold it. Who bought it?
Mug.
Just
Someone on eBay.
Yeah.
I think I ended up losing money though because it cost so much to post it. And then the fees on top. I maybe made about.
Did you not
£2.
charge? Did you not charge postage?
No,
That's
God
going
damn.
wrong.
no.
Iron Flower on Discord asks, what non-unicorn variant would you want the next MGEX to be?
Good question.
So we've had a unicorn all glowy. I would want
So it needs to be a variant of something.
a non-unicorn
Yeah.
kit.
Just not a unicorn. Because
Just not a unicorn.
Nobody
Can be
needs
anything.
more unicorns. We've got unicorns flipping every single corner of this fucking house,
You know,
man.
fuck it. Yeah.
Ironic, seeing as
Master
unicorns
grade
are meant to be
extreme.
rare.
Master grade extreme.
I appreciate
Master
that.
grade extreme. Zagok. Fuck it.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm into that.
I'll have a ball,
Give me Zagok.
please.
Ball. Oh, that's a good choice. You could do loads with
Imagine,
the ball.
like, a friggin'
all the lights on your ball.
I'm still not entirely sure
lights.
what designates something being a master grade extreme. You know, like
Got lights in it.
it's got lights.
It's actually Master Gex, as in the 3D action
Gex the
platformer
Gecko.
on the PlayStation.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is.
Interesting.
That's how he prefers to be addressed, Master Gex.
Master Gex.
Just give us something.
Gex the Gecko.
Give us something
Master
like just
Gex,
boring.
your
Just like
dinner
a
is
boring
ready.
fucking thing.
Gex the Gecko here. Please refer to me as Master Gex.
Konnichiwa, Gex des. Right, I'm sorry.
Tux Law Type asks, have you found the general scarcity of Gunpla over the last 12 months, especially in the UK, to have impacted your building habits?
Don't
No.
know, mate. Don't live in the UK. Ow, bang,
Good life
baby.
hack.
He doesn't.
You can still get kids.
Yeah,
It's
you
fine.
can.
Yeah. If I wanted to buy kits, I could buy kits, but I did buy a kit,
Nah.
but not from.
I just have no motivation to build any kids. That's the issue.
Yeah, a combination of malaise with where the franchise currently is, and general life malaise with where the planet Earth generally is.
You know, me too, Sam.
Yeah,
me too.
doesn't-
I can vibe on that one.
Yeah.
I
The
can
English
vibe on it.
otaku asks, what's your favourite modelling tool and why?
Before we answer this, English Taku deserves a proper shout out for being like the reason our Discord is still going.
Top lane.
Yeah,
He
he
puts
basically runs it
So
at this
much
point.
more effort than we do.
We should get the English Otaku on this podcast.
Yeah, it's basically his Discord, and rightly so. You know, like rightly so.
Because we've done nothing. and
I
it's-
pop in every now and then,
note.
but honestly,
See, the
like,
problem is, right, I can't stand the English.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair.
Oh, we're going to have some beef now.
That's fair.
If
Callum,
it
what
was
are you
a
talking about?
Scottish Otaku.
Callum, you're from England, mate. What are you talking about?
Oh, God.
You were talking about the next war. I think it's just started.
Can you hear that? That's my fucking blood boiling, son. Can you hear that?
Is that the sound of Braveheart crawling out of his grave?
Oh, God on earth, man. Brave. You're calling him Brave?
What's his name? Not Braveheart.
That's Mel Gibson.
Sorry. Oh God.
No, but yeah, big shouts out to the English otaku, and I'll try not to hold it against you. And we didn't answer the question.
Yeah.
Oh, favourite modelling tool? Yeah, shit.
God hands.
Oh,
God
yeah.
hands.
Knife.
God hands. Every time I use the
Knife.
God hands, I'm like, these things are fucking sweet.
I didn't know you had god hands.
The God hands are fucking sweet.
Well, I
Could you
bought my
build
God
an
hands
entire
like
fucking
5
kit
years
with
ago,
just
dude.
one God hands.
Oh.
We've talked about
Did-
God hands many times on this podcast.
In my
god
mind's
hands are
eye,
fucking
it was
tiny.
just Siam who had them, but fair enough.
Yeah. Again, ladies and gentlemen, he's on the strong zeros. He's
No,
not operating.
I'm just really stupid.
He's not operating at peak capacity.
I like the
Super
craft
solid.
knife. I feel like it does a lot of the work.
Yeah, I agree.
It does. It does. You could replace everything with just a knife.
No, it's
That's
true.
what's the
It's
best.
true. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the good thing about the craft knife as well is you can kill a man with it.
Exactly. If
I
anyone
mean-
comes for your Gundams.
Riddick could from Chronicles of Riddick, but I don't know about us as
I could.
Of course you could. Are you kidding me?
feeble, weak men.
Dude, you
Yeah.
get someone in the neck with that. They're donezo.
No, they're not.
Dunzo.
Mate, have you ever watched Legends of Galactic Heroes?
No.
No, Siam,
Right.
we both know that he hasn't.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So what? There's a character death where he gets shot in the leg, right? Yeah. So I know the precise location due to the emotional psychic damage that character death gave me. You just stab him there, and then they're done.
Is this like an
Right in the
artery
veins.
Yeah, he bleeds out.
or a
He-
chakra point?
He bleeds out
He
on the
ble-
floor
he
very
bleeds out.
slowly and undramatically. It's incredible.
What if that same leg is moving extremely quickly to kick you in the head?
Anyway, I'm not stabbing a motherfucker in the leg. I'm stabbing him in the neck or the eye. Yeah, look, you stab someone in the eye with a craft knife. What's he going to do? And then you can
Thing
take your
is,
time
right,
with it.
Thing is, Riddick's got mad eyes. That's
He does.
I'm not fighting Riddick.
Wait, what-
No, Riddick's on my
Wait, since when are we fucking fighting Riddick?
Riddick's
We're all
on
dead
my
if we
side
fight
in all
Riddick,
this.
like-
Riddick's a
Don't shoot
goodie,
the
and I'm a
messenger
goodie.
here, guys. All right, I'm just saying. Riddick's got mad eyes, doesn't he?
He does. Well, yeah, he does. You're right.
Kill you with a teaspoon.
You're right. He
man.
does have
That's what
mad
I'm
eyes.
That's all I'm saying.
All right, yeah.
Mental eyes, isn't it?
Yeah,
There you go.
Riddick.
Episode title: Mad Eyes.
Riddick's got mad eyes.
It's got mad eyes.
Riddick's got mad eyes.
Just Vin Diesel as the cover art. God, he's gone a bit weird now, isn't he? Have you seen that thing about how he said that he was in his Dom zone or his Dom shrine when John Cena visited him, and he said that he felt Paul Walker sent John Cena to see him in his.
Sorry,
Dom
are you
shrine.
telling? Are you telling me that noted intellectual Vin Diesel is maybe a bit mental? Come on,
Maybe.
Shrine.
But the thing is, it's gone past like lovable and cute to like,
Lovable
it's
D&D
a
man.
bit weird now.
Yeah.
Like, I think since The Rock has disagreed with Vin Diesel, it's like, okay, you have to pick a side.
don't know about this beef.
What I love is that he's got beef with The Rock for turning up, making his franchise even more successful than it already was, and making him look like more of a round potato boy because The Rock is like carved out of stone. You got The Rock and Vin Diesel fighting, and Vin Diesel looks like a fat 50-year-old because that's what he is.
Yeah.
He is that. But he's in Arc 2, so that's cool.
All right. Oh, yeah, he is. Fucking hell, I forgot
Oh
that.
my god.
Yeah.
Remember
Real
E3?
Man.
Was that E3? No, there was no E3.
Anyway,
last
I
year.
love
He is in Arc 2. Oh my god.
the Fast and
don't know
Furious
how I
films.
remember.
Sorry, I just got which arc you were on about. Jesus. Supersonic asks, what do you do with all your built Gundams? I keep them on display for 2 years and then I shelve them.
I got rid of my Gundam shelf actually, so that I only have a couple on my bookshelf now.
I have
To make
someone,
way for my
anyway, let's be
vinyl
honest.
records.
I have some on display, and I
spin
keep the
another
rest,
track,
in
DJ.
the cupboard. I don't display all of them at once because that would be ridiculous.
I fart on them while my
likewise.
wife's asleep.
Jesus.
Is that a fetish or?
It's better than farting on your wife while she's asleep.
Well, I tried
Is
that.
it?
She bloody woke up, didn't she? It was a nightmare.
Your farts are notoriously pungent.
I
Supersonic also asks.
do nothing
Sorry.
with them. I put them in a sort of a sealed off void where they can never be retrieved nor observed.
Hammer space.
Is it called the bin?
Yeah.
Some of them. Yeah, I did kind of clear out a few semi recently. Trying to have less small plastic items that could potentially roll around the floor.
Kill a child. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I need to get
makes
rid of some old high grades and stuff. I think it seems a shame to just bin them, but what else do you do with them? Really? You know?
Exactly.
Like,
Can you recycle them?
can you fuck? Yeah.
And so, it's like posting them out is like effort.
No one's gonna want to buy my shitty
one's.
10-year-old high grades. Like,
Yeah.
nah.
Yeah.
We should
Right.
do a competition.
Yeah. If anyone wants to win some high grades I made a decade ago, then
Historic artifact.
I don't know.
Sam
Send
goes
us
to prison for
send
life.
us some money.
But you have to collect them from our bin.
And the bin is my anus. Right. Next question.
We have a bin.
Hong Kong. Our last question is from Mega Slippers. He asks, will Andrew WK be making an appearance in the new movie? I don't know. I'm not
Yes.
making the
I
fucking
don't know,
movie.
but look, Andrew WK, mate, get on our podcast. You're big in Japan.
Imagine that.
That'd be
big
a
in
good
Japan.
idea.
Andrew
though.
WK.
Andrew,
follower.
Andrew WK follows me on Twitter.
He also follows me on Twitter.
Yeah, he follows like
I think
off.
he's one of those guys that follows like a million people.
he
No.
follows.
Gordon Ramsay
Yeah,
around
he
with
follows 75,000 people on Twitter,
All
including
right, I'm
me.
going to follow him now.
He follows me. I don't follow him. He follows me. I tweeted about how much I loved him, and he followed me.
That
Yeah,
easy.
shout out. I got
That
all the
easy.
time in the world for a guy that just follows you because you say something nice about him. And with that, that's going to
would
take
be
this
a good
episode.
get. I think Andrew WK could
tweeting at him.
potentially be involved in the soundtrack. That would be good.
Yeah, if he does his rendition of the original Gundam opening in the title crawl of the Gundam
Exactly.
movie, I'm going to be screaming from my seat.
If Big Geordie VR knows his onions, that's a phrase, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah,
Is it?
Then
you
he'll-
can't really get Linkin Park anymore, can you? Like,
No, not in the same way.
no, it's just not possible, is it? Like,
We'll do
I've
it.
just tweeted Andrew WK. Hey, Andrew
you say?
WK, you should come on our Gundam podcast at Gunpla Club.
Yes, do it. Do it.
I agree.
Do it.
Fucking hell, I'd be so jazzed if that happened.
Do it.
You know about that Andrew WK conspiracy theory where someone thinks that
my
Andrew
God,
WK has been
yes.
killed and replaced
Yeah.
by a different
Yes.
to Andrew WK?
I love that so
Fucking hell.
much. It's so
That
good.
that conspiracy theory just does the rounds though. Like the Paul McCartney and Ultimate
Avril Lavigne.
Warrior. Like
Avril
like,
Lavigne.
fucking-
Maybe they have though. Maybe they have, and we don't know.
No, because it's clearly still him. It's obviously
No, but
him.
is it? Because he
What
looks
if it
different
isn't?
in loads of these pictures. It's weird.
Would he
It's
really
weird.
be missed
Conspiracy
so
theory.
much
It's just
that
it's
they couldn't
aging,
replace
mate.
him?
Aging.
No, but he's not, though. It's the different to that.
His facial structure has been rearranged.
Plastic surgery?
You know, there's a conspiracy theory that thinks that like purports that birds aren't real.
Birds as in
What?
ladies.
As in like birds, like all birds are just birds like died out like 20 years ago and have been replaced by robot
I mean,
birds.
oh, come on.
Oh, I draw the line at birds aren't real anymore.
So I'm playing Outriders at the moment, which is a game set in the
yeah.
future on another planet, right? People who have gone from Earth to another planet called Enoch. And amusingly, there is a character who is still, despite living on a different planet, a flat earther and a flat Enocher, and believes that the planet is flat, despite having seen it from orbit. Like, people can't be reasoned with, man. Like, you know, they're too far gone. The only option is a bullet to the brain.
And on that note,
For someone that thinks that Andrew WK isn't himself anymore. The theories have to stop.
I think that'll take us out for the day, boys.
Yep, that is on that note there.
This episode has had a weird vibe.
I think it's because we've all been stuck indoors and we've all been just like going crazy.
Yeah, it
And this
took me
is
until
our
like the
outlet?
last 5 minutes to remember how to socialise.
Yeah,
Yeah, sorry
people
everyone.
don't know how to do it.
All right, anyway, Will, where can people find us?
Internet.
Good. Right, bye, everyone.
All right, yeah, let's just leave it at that. Fuck. Internet, innit? Google
What
it,
it
mate.
is.
Yeah, look, just Google Gunpla Club. I mean, if you can't find us on social media, then you, I don't know, don't have eyes. So yeah, look, I got no time for fools.
We're not going to
Gunplaclub.com.
gonna do all the work
Gunplaclub.com.
for you.
Callum did that. Gunplaclub.com.
Yeah,
What?
Callum made a website. Go there.
Oh yeah, go gumplaclub.com. Gumplaclub.com.
Bye.
Gumplaclub.com.
use your web browser.
Gumplaclub.com.